Good morning and shalom, kudoshim, and pagans and sinners as well. Um, yeah, I was just laying in bed here, thinking about like all the things I had to say that needed to be said, and how I don't care if they censor me or someone comes after me because I'm not afraid of them. It is written to fear not those who kill the body. There's him, only Yehovah Elohim, who was able to cast both the body and soul into hell. And it is also written, fear not and be of good courage, and be not dismayed or afraid of them. For I, Yehovah your Elohim, am with you. Uh, anyway, folks, people need to start helping each other, and come alive from the dead. Because all I mean, is like, just from my experience, seems everyone's dead now. I mean, I don't know how long it's been like this. Maybe since I was born, but or maybe it's gotten worse. I really haven't. I really don't know, folks. But all I know is, like everybody seems like people seem like losers and just like stay shut up in their houses, and like the streets are like dead. It's like no people running or on bikes. Like there's only automobiles out there, and I mean, at least this time of year, there's only automobiles. There's no people skiing like me, or running like me, or riding a bike like me. Like, I mean, I'm not like fooling myself or anything, but I think more people really do need to be like me, and and go running or walking or ride a bicycle rather than just driving automobiles, and then staying in their houses and watching their damn television or whatever all night, until they go to bed, and that's it. People need to come alive, and maybe part of it probably is a big time health crisis that's going on in this country, and that's what I want to talk about. Uh, that's what needs to be talked about, folks. This health crisis that's going on, this major health crisis that's still going on. It's not just going to go away unless everybody does something about it. Unless people do something about it and take care of themselves and others. And quit being dependent on this broken medical system that's not helping anybody. Like, seriously, they never helped me. I can't think of one time they've like ever done anything for me. A doctor's ever done anything for me or helped anybody I know, for that matter. I know plenty of people that have died. I mean, they had been to hospitals and they just let them die, and doctors who you know did nothing for them, except maybe hurt them. And that's just the truth, folks. That's just the way it is. But it's a broken medical system, and you know, there's population control going on, and we all know it's not right, but that's just how it is nowadays. Like, people like we need doctors, like not licensed medical doctors, but just people who are skilled in medical knowledge, to help others. Like if they need surgery, or if they need stitching because they got shot or stabbed, they need, to help each other out with that, and to learn what natural plants and herbs to give uh, each other if someone needs healing, need healing. Learn what herb to give them, what plant to give them. And I admit I wasn't raised to be a doctor or, taught medical knowledge. I mean, everything I learned, I had to learn myself. But I mean, there is a lot of information available on the web, on the internet now. But that's another thing people need to quit being so dependent on too, though, to be honest. Because yeah, I like the web. I like the fact that you can actually find people to chat with when, there's no one to chat with in person around because I mean people like are antisocial nowadays and that's what everyone is doing anyway. So like you see people in person like they don't want to talk or they're not friendly. Or then you go online, you can chat with people that you couldn't chat with in person. Like I'm all for that, but it's not good that people don't meet in person anymore and aren't helping each other in person and meeting each other and talking to each other in person. The internet can't replace that, and neither can phones, folks. People need to, meet, actually talk to each other in person because, anything you say on the internet or on your cell phone, they can manipulate and they can, they're already doing it, folks. Like with that, speech through, I know it's with that speech through text on your phone. You say something and it says something funny, make like the AI or whatever it is makes up something funny that's not even what you said at all, and like screws with you. I mean, it's done to me, and I know it's done to others. I asked them about it, but yeah, they can, alter anything you say. So, you know, people need to be talking to each other in person and meeting each other in person and helping each other in person and learning medical skills to help each other so people can actually be healed and helped, like the doctors of the old days that actually help people, like Dr. Quinn. I know that's a fake, it's a made up show, but I think it was based on reality though, you know. Someone who actually had the heart to help people, that and actually did help people, and that's what we need now, folks, because there's a big time health crisis going on, and people are dying, people are getting ill, people are dying, and like I know that the population, I guess, is high, I guess, but I mean, it's still not good. Well, it's not good to be It's not good to be ill or die young. But you know, that's one thing my mom tells me is like I don't want to live to be 100 anyway. Well, I told her it's not about how old you live to be. It's not. I mean, to me, it's not even about how old you live to be. It's about how healthy you are. Like if you're ill and have a poor quality of life, I mean, you want to, you're more likely to want to die anyways. You're likely to want to die or want to kill yourself anyway. If you're so ill and have such a poor quality of life, nobody wants that, you know. So that's the reason to eat healthy and to take care of yourself and you just do the best you can. And one thing I've learned is our Creator, I call him Yehovah Elohim. Uh, Actually, one thing I learned from experience is I prayed and prayed, folks, about things. But one thing I've learned is, he wants us, he expects us to, he wants us and expects us to do things on our own, to do things for ourselves, like we can pray, but we can pray and pray, but if he gave us and he gave us a brain and he and skills and knows that we're able to do it ourselves, he's not going to help us through. He's not going to just perform a miracle through prayer when he knows we can do it ourselves and can help ourselves and have the ability and the brain to get it done ourselves. Like, I know that's truth, folks. I've learned that. So, yeah, I mean, it's all good to pray for someone when there's, and there's nothing wrong with prayer, but people need to learn, and we all need to learn. We all need to do the best we can and help each other out and learn medical skills to help others out. Because like, I admit I don't really like help each other out, help others out medically, because I don't have like all these medical skills. But I think even if I did, most folks wouldn't want my help because I try helping them out another way. Like I offer this guy like some Heineken, like a Heineken beer, because I told him, hey man, do you want this Heineken? Do you want a free Heineken beer? Because it's healthier than what you got. Because he had like a case of his beer, whatever it was, the case of beer, and say it's healthier than what you're having. And he's like, yeah. He's like, no, I don't drink that anymore. Or, he said, I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I'm like, okay, man. I just thought I'd offer, but a lot of people, if it's not someone who's credited, who's you know, promoted by the media or whatever, someone who has a PhD, like pastors, a lot of people won't listen to someone, unless unless they went to college and have a PhD and government approved, which is so stupid, to be honest, because we all have brains and can learn things and we all can read the Bible, the Kaveh, folks, the Kaveh HaKodesh, the Holy Bible. We all can read it for ourselves and learn and teach others and make disciples. And that's what we're commanded to do as well. But, you know, seems the only people, the only people want to listen to is ones who have a PhD and went to college and, are endorsed by the government or whatever. You know, and it's crazy. But it's the same way with. But I mean, it's like the same way with like the medical system. It's so sad because people don't want help from someone who's all they do is go the broken medical system, and those doctors don't care about you, folks, and they're not. I mean, at least the majority of them, they don't care, and they're just making money, and maybe they really do want to help people, but it's a broken system, and they're not taught the right things, and and they're just not helping people. So we have to help ourselves and take care of ourselves, and the best medicine or surgery is prevention, folks. Obviously, I mean, if you don't need, obviously, if you don't ever, the best thing to do is take care of yourself the best you can. Make sure you never need surgery. But if someone, if someone ever does need surgery, it'd be nice if there was actually people who, you know, knew how to do it the right way to, to people who knew how to do it the right way and the right natural herbs and healthy medicine to give them. That's not pharmakia, that won't damage their health and give them terrible side effects and eventually kill them. You know. So these are things we need to learn, folks. And things that need to change. Anyway, shalom. I'm going to continue to pray that I have shalom, folks, and that he protects me and keeps me from harm and and there's something you should do too. Anyway, shalom, and may Yehovah Elohim be with you all and bless you all.